Christopher Zweig in Boulder, Colorado, giving you the reviews of Dreamworks Animation's latest feature, The Bad Guys, Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and Robert Eggers' latest film, The Northman, starring Alexander Skarsgård and Nicole Kidman. Let's take a look. Our first movie is The Bad Guys, the latest from Dreamworks Animation, based on a book about misunderstood animals and creatures who succumb to the stereotypes of being villains. Sam Rockwell is the voice of the pickpocket leader Mr. Wolf, Marc Maron is the safecracker Mr. Snake, Aquafina is the computer hacking Miss Tarantula, Craig Robinson is the master of disguise Mr. Shark, and Anthony Ramos is the short-fused Mr. Piranha.
On your knees, bad guys, with your hands up!
Never! We're out of here! So long, suckers! Well, this just got a little weird.
Zazie Beetz makes her voice acting debut as a Fox governor who actually believes Mr. Wolf and his team can do better.
Maybe they will believe you, maybe they won't, but it doesn't matter. Don't do it for them. Do it for you. This is a chance to write your own story, to find a better life for you and your friends. Come on, what have you got to lose?
I don't know, my dignity?
Yeah, well, that ship has already sailed.
The Bad Guys is inspired by a number of movies like Ocean's 11, Zootopia, and even Pulp Fiction when it begins with a diner scene. Sure, it has to feature the obligatory jokes about Mr. Piranha farting when he's nervous, but it does have the kind of Steven Soderbergh feel that gives it a stylish edge for both kids and adults. I'd admire the voice work, especially from Rockwell, Maron, and Beetz, and I like the cartoon antics and how it places traditional animation inside its CGI world in the tradition of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's a fun movie. Our next movie is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and it's a funny and smart self-parody with Nicolas Cage as himself trying to get his movie career back on track. I'm going to have to assume it takes place before Pig came out, or if it will come out in this movie, but anyway, his agent Neil Patrick manages to score him a birthday gig on a private island in Spain with Pedro Pascal as a die-hard Nick Cage fan.
God, this place is stunning. What is your favorite movie?
That's one of those questions that's impossible to answer. You can't just limit it to one.
Imagine me and you, I do.
Is it too much? Is this supposed to be me? It's grotesque. I'll give you 20,000 for it.
Then comes Tiffany Haddish and Ike Barinholtz as two CIA agents who recruit Cage to help them infiltrate the birthday boy, who may or may not be involved with the kidnapping of a politician's daughter.
I need you to help the U.S. government.
I can see myself doing more of this stuff. I think I might have a real gift for it.
Good, because we got another mission for you.
No.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent knows when to satirize Nicolas Cage by discussing about some of his films, and even those that he wasn't even cast in. It also has an attitude towards its target audience who either race off to see Marvel films or manage to spread the word about how wise an action movie is. It has a lot of laughs, but also some heart and versatility, more so than you know. Don't miss it. And our last movie is The Northman, the third film from writer-director Robert Eggers, who tells the story of Amleth, a Scandinavian legend who inspired the Hamlet tragedy. Told from the Icelandic version, Alexander Skarsgård is profound as Amleth, whose wicked uncle murders his father, and he runs away to become a Viking warrior. Look at the... Amleth then makes his way on a slave ship heading back to his homeland in order to plot his revenge against his uncle, and meets the sorceress Olga of the Birch Forest, played by Anya Taylor-Joy.
You must choose between kindness for your kin or hate for your enemies.
Your strength breaks men's bones. I have the cunning to break their minds.
And night by night, we will carry out my pledge of vengeance.
The supporting cast also includes Ethan Hawke as the king, Claes Bang as the evil uncle, Nicole Kidman as the mother, and Willem Dafoe as the jester and priest. Both Hamlet and Hamlet's stories are about the violence and the evils within. Kids are murdered, women are murdered, and men are murdered. Some of them suffer from carnage more gruesome than others. But the Northman is also fascinated in how the actors are able to merge within their roles, and how the atmosphere is able to bring us into this chaotic story. In particular, Skarsgård as Hamlet adapts to the dialogue and fights without looking like the macho blockbuster star. This is one of the year's best films. Don't miss it. To recap the new movies I reviewed, thumbs up for the stylish animated comedy The Bad Guys, thumbs way up for The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent with Nicolas Cage in one of his most brilliant performances as himself, and thumbs way up for Robert Eggers' The Northman, a Viking epic based on the Scandinavian legend who inspired the Hamlet tragedy. Alexander Skarsgård is phenomenal. Well, that's the scoop for today. I'm Christopher Zweig in Boulder, Colorado. Stay safe and I'll see you at the movies. For more amazing content, please like and subscribe to my channels, and you can also read my reviews at cjatthemovies.com and listen to my podcast reviews at newhdradio.com.